Hi guys, welcome to Travel with Austin. I'm Austin. Today I'm going to be taking you around the Gill House in Galion, Ohio. This is a historic house, and I'm going to tell you about some of the history and go through some of the hauntings here and tell you a bit about the place. So first we are beginning in the basement, and what you see right now is actually the very old phone system in here. This place, I believe the lady said, had 7 phone lines, and as we walk through, Um, I tried to point out some of them, but you can go ahead and do like a little scavenger hunt to see where the different phones are. Now, the room we were in just a second ago and this room were originally fruit and vegetable cellars. Now, they actually had them separated, so one was only for vegetables, one was only for fruit. However, they do not know which was which. Now, what we are walking into now was believed to originally be a summer kitchen. It matches the um, blueprint of the kitchen right above it. And it also has this neat thing in the wall here. You can see a beautiful little plate. Now, of course, the house has been renovated over the years. It was, a Lazarus bag. Um, Originally built in 1904, and over the years, of course, as people lived in it, they've renovated it a bit. But now it is owned by a group of people who are working on saving it, restoring it, and who also open it up for things like ghost hunts, which is why we were here during this day. So the room we were just in, just kind of a general basement area. You can see there's a little coal door down there. Um, and there is actually a door over off to the side that leads to the outside through the cellar, but that is blocked off because a few years ago someone came in and vandalized parts of the house. So now we are walking up the staircase, the back staircase, to the first floor. And then we're going to walk into the kitchen. Now it's going to take a second to turn on the lights because the light switch is actually pretty far into the kitchen. So there we go. Now, this kitchen still has very much like a 50s design to it. You can look at that oven. Also, portable cabinetry right there. There's the fridge. I love how this table looks. And then right here we have the ice box where they used to, deliver ice. We got some old tins here, which is pretty cool. Then we do have one type of closet area that they are currently using for cleaning supplies. And then we have the massive pantry area. Now I could not find the light in here, so even with the flashlight you can't see too well, but basically massive pantry area. On the right was an area for food, on the left was an area for glass and stuff. Now this house had a lot of historic connections during its time, such as connections to Edison. Henry Ford had visited the house, and of course the family involved was very prominent in Galion. This right here is the dining room, and they've actually done a lot of restoration work to this and are still in the process of it. So the wood here was all covered, and they stripped it back to the original, and they redid the paint. Now what you just saw me pointing at the top is a lighting system. Look at this push button things. And let's see. And you're probably thinking that those are some sort of fluorescent lighting or something. No, that is mercury lighting. I had no idea such a thing existed until we came here. It's extremely rare. It's apparently very efficient, but it can be kind of dangerous if something were to break. Now, the room I just showed you was the sitting room. And look at the detail on that little light fixture. Here is one of the restrooms. You can see a phone outside. Now, this is the only currently working restroom as they attempt to restore more of them. You can see there is the phone right outside the restroom, just in case you need to take a call. And you can see that fireplace over there. It's kind of blocked off right now. Now here is the front staircase, and you can look at all these beautiful details on it. Now, at one point, a family called the Talbots lived here, and basically they lived here with the mother-in-law of the husband, and the wife and the mother-in-law could not stand each other. So they walled this area off and basically gave her the whole second floor so that they wouldn't have to deal with her. There's actually even a staircase on the outside that we didn't get to see, so she could just go straight up to the second floor. Now we have some pictures here of the original owners, and we got some trophies here. So past here is what was the old library, and when the Talbots lived here, it was also believed to be where the husband and wife would have slept. It also contains blueprints for the house, copies of the originals, which they still have the originals, but for some reason I could not get the door open, so I decided to continue on, and we're going to go up to the second floor. Okay, now as we enter the second floor, originally this would have been part of the main house, but when the Talbots took over, this whole area was for the mother-in-law. So this room, you can't really see it, but right now it's being used as storage for the alumni band. And this area right here, they believe, was the mother-in-law's kitchen. You can see one of the phone lines here. But with what's left here and how new it looks, they almost think that maybe she never actually used it. But of course, we don't really know for sure. Now in here we have another room. You can see another phone line right there. Now this room does have a bit of water damage due to the roof currently needing some repairs. And this closet here is just filled with tons of local yearbooks. So as we go out here, you'll see these windows, and that's actually looking down at the main staircase. So that wall originally would not have existed at all. It would have been a lot more open. So we have some closets up here. Most of them are empty or just filled with things that the people who are repairing it are using. And we have these swinging doors from the main hallway into this larger open area. Now this room is directly above the dining room, so you can see it has that wonderful shape just like the dining room does. It technically is the master bedroom, and it connects to this bathroom right here, which you can't see too well, sadly. And then we have a closet here, and we have this weird little door thing, but when you look inside of it, it's all patched up except for just a little hole in the wall. Then if we go into this closet, it's actually really fun. There is a short little secret passageway that just leads into the next room, and they don't know why it's here. Now, originally it's believed that this room was bigger and that the wall in the back there didn't exist, and it connected over to the next room because on the original blueprints it shows it connected. But if we go in there, you can see we have a sink in the back here, a phone line, of course. And then we have the closet, and as we walk towards it, you can see the beautiful glass doorknobs. Now here's an interesting thing to me. So you have the closet, and then back here there's another area, and it's where the toilet was. Now apparently this was not uncommon in older houses, I guess, but it's still the first time I've seen it. So we're going to head back out into the main area here. Now, we are going to start to head upstairs towards the attic. The attic is so dark, I'm going to tell you guys, like, right off the bat, you really won't be able to see anything, but I will still tell you some of the history of it. Now, this door is really cool because you have this old, like, Frankenstein, basically, electric switch. It does not work anymore, of course. But basically, as we go up into the attic, you won't be able to see anything. But it's a big open area. There's actually lots of windows in it. In vent areas, there is a basketball hoop that the Gills used to use. Their kids would play up there. There are also rumors that there used to be a basin in the middle that would fill up with water and that the kids would swim in. So as you can see, it's so dark you can't even see anything. There's also extras of like the molding up here. So like the beautiful designs and everything are stored up here. But anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. This has been a tour of the Gill House. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe. And we actually went ghost hunting in this house, and we got tons of evidence. So give that video a view when it comes out, and thank you guys for watching.